What's up, Cloud, I'm Cloud, and welcome to my Pokemon Journey tag video. This idea was created by SuperNerdDaniel, so be sure to check him out in the description below. Also, I was tagged by JYT Gamer. His link will be down in the description below, and you can also check out his side of this little video right here. So basically what we're going to do is answer a few questions, which if you guys have seen tag videos, I've posted some before, that's usually how they go. So, first question is, when did you start playing Pokemon and what was your first game? So, Red and Blue came out in 1998, I was 8 at the time, and I think I got the game the year it came out. I don't remember exactly, my mom and dad may have bought it for me for Christmas or something. I just remember I wasn't 10 yet because I was like, oh, you have to be 10 to be a Pokemon trainer, and I'm kind of sad because I can't be a Pokemon trainer. So, Red was my first game, and I chose Charmander as my starter, so good times, good times. Second question is, have you ever legitimately completed the Pokedex in a Pokemon game? No, I have not. I think Ruby and Sapphire, Ruby in particular, was the first one that I actually tried to get all the Pokemon individually. I even had my boxes set up, numbered like 1 through 30, and then so on and so forth. And I had quite a bit of them filled up, but I never got to that full amount. It was a lot harder back then to complete your Pokedex than it is now, since the Wi-Fi compatibility and everything is a lot more convenient. And I mean, I didn't even have a high-speed internet connection until I was about 20, because I lived out in the country and it was super expensive for high-speed internet, so we had to deal with dial-up for like my first 20 years of my life, which was not fun at all. Third question is, if you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize in and what would be your ace Pokemon? I'd probably specialize in water, that being my favorite type. And my ace would, kind of obvious, right? You think? Maybe? Swampert. Probably Mega Swampert in particular. Not sure exactly how I would run my team, but there's a lot of diverse water type Pokemon, so that'd be really, really fun, I think. Next one is, what has kept you a fan of the franchise for all these years? So I think there's a few different things that's kept me a fan. I think a big one being, it's just really familiar to me. Like, I've known Pokemon all my life, basically. Ever since I can remember. Like, I remember in elementary school, I would draw Pokemon on like my notebooks and folders and stuff. Through middle school and high school, I kind of fell away from it, which I think a lot of people did that are my age, and they can relate to that as well. But I kept buying most of the games. The only games I didn't get were Black 2, White 2, and Fire Red, Leaf Green. I have played Fire Red / Leaf Green now, and I really like them. At first, I was like, oh, they're just remakes, blah, blah, blah. It's not that important. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were good, but I don't know about Fire and Leaf Green. I haven't played Black 2, White 2 yet, but I already have something planned as like a beginning of the summer thing, so keep your eyes out, little spoilers. Shh. Another thing is, it's really cool to look at the generations of Pokemon and see how much it's grown, like visually and fan-wise. It's really, really cool, and I think that's also another part of it that keeps me into it. And also, like, the mystery behind certain things is really cool, and like speculations, especially when there's a new game that's about to come out that they release, and it's really cool to see people put pieces together and try to come up with something that they want in the game or they think is going to happen in the game. Next question is, if you could change one thing about the Pokemon games, what would it be? This is a difficult one because they're really, really good, but I think some Pokemon's like learning level up movesets are a bit wonky. Like, I was playing through a Liquid Crystal and I was looking through some of the movesets, and I was like, why do these certain Pokemon not learn these moves? Like, I think it was Magneton that doesn't learn Thunderbolt by level up, which I thought was really weird. And then there's like also Pokemon that can learn moves that you're like, how? Like Dodu and Dodrio can learn Fly, they don't have wings. On like Pokemon Stadium, you see them like flicking their feet in the air, and it's just like, what the heck are you doing? So I don't know, I think that's one of the main things I would change, is like learn sets of certain Pokemon to make more sense. I don't know. The final question is, assuming the franchise continues for that long, do you think you will still play Pokemon 20 years from now? I can definitely see myself still playing Pokemon 20 years from now. I mean, I'm 25 now, so I've been playing Pokemon for almost 20 years already. As long as it's still around and they're still coming out with stuff for Pokemon in 20 years, I definitely see myself playing it then. And I need to tag 3 people for this. I'm going to tag ShadyPenguinn, Nips, and GameboyLuke. So their links will be down in the description below if they do the video. If not, it's no biggie. I don't care. I just have to tag 3 people. So If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe if you haven't already to become part of the Cloud Clan. That'd be greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.